And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo! Let's go, baby. I'm Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. I'm trying to be excited for you guys. Believe me, the smiles will eventually return to our faces. But we are still in, our hearts are hardened. I know mine is. This is, still a lot to talk about. We'll still laugh. We'll get through this, and we'll be better for it. We will be better for it. Charlie Kirk would want that. If you guys are anything like me, I've been doing nothing but consuming Charlie Kirk 24/7. It really does kind of remind me of 9/11 for all of us who was old enough to actually live through it all. I remember it was about the 5th week, and I myself and many millions of other Americans were like, listen, it was devastating. 9/11 was freaking devastating, okay? Especially the day it happened. And honestly, probably for 2 days, because once we heard that, all air traffic was shut down, we were all right. I know I was looking up in the air constantly. My wife and I were we're not maybe not just starting, but we were dating, we were courting, and she had college, and I'm like, don't go, it's gonna be canceled anyway. Don't go. You don't know what's gonna happen, because there are, I'm guessing 20,000 airplanes in the sky at one time. You know what I mean? So if this really was some sort of super mission, you would think, at least at the time, we don't know, we're under attack, that planes are just going to start coming down. But I digress. So for at least 10 days, 12 days, it was like you wanted to consume that, just what's going on, every aspect, anything, because we all had questions, and we're still trying to put together the pieces of what happened. I know, they got the shooter. There's a lot of speculation and stuff, and we'll go over some of it. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I think that kid was the shooter. I see a lot of stuff, and it's like, oh damn, the cell phone gun, and if you hold the if you have the camera angle, his shirt goes up at the same time, and it looks like that's it. And it's like a guy, and he lifts his elbow, and you've probably seen it. One of the theories that I'm kicking around, I still think Benjamin Netanyahu had something to do with it. Netanyahu and the Mossad have their dirty friggin' fingers in everything. Reddit, that kid was in Reddit groups. They're always constantly, and not just them, our own government. The CIA does this shit all the time. I'm going to show you a little story later. The Mossad was caught bugging the White House. Bugging the White House right after Benjamin Netanyahu came to the White House when Trump was in office in 2016, he had his people bug the White House. They put wiretap, whatever you want to call it, recording equipment. And I guess our government's just fine with that because we do it too. But it's like, it's just a disgusting, dirty mess. But we'll get into a bunch of theories. There's all types of theories. But along with the 9/11 stuff, it's like to be honest, about 2 weeks into it. Like that was a turning point in America and for many Americans. And a lot of people then were saying all these things. Jet fuel can't melt steel. Tower 7, was blah, 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 blah. And I ain't gonna lie. I was stupid. I was like, yeah, you guys are nuts, blah, 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 blah. Alex Jones, come on, dude. Just all this nonsense. And over the years, I finally opened my eyes. See, I didn't want to think that, but maybe I did. I don't know. I was always a conspiracy theorist at heart. But I'm like, the official story's there. I'm not going to look deeper, blah, blah, blah. And eventually, I finally looked, and I'm like, holy shit. And ever since then, I mean, this was, I don't even know what, Obama's second term. That's how long my dumb ass took before I was like, even bothered listening to it. So a lot of people don't listen to things. And I think like Fuentes and the Groypers and a ton of people, especially the youth, they're all like, questioning everything Israel does because they open their eyes to it. And I did too. But I don't wake up in the morning and I'm like, Jews, the Jews. Oh, shit, I'm going to get to work, the Jews. The fucking Jews. Like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? Israel. And then Yahoo. I don't do that. I don't, like, that's just not my thing. But I am also not an idiot. Not a complete idiot. And now I have my eyes open. And it does just make you question every single motive. And so I'm thinking this kid had to have had help. Right now, I'll tell you a bunch of stuff. I want to tell you everything and just get it off my chest. But I'll let you know. Well, there's tons of stuff. Speaking of all that, to kind of wrap up the news, there's plenty of other stuff I got too. It's lovely. It's lovely to see. Listen, we were all against cancel culture, right? The left never stopped with their cancel culture crap. So sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. You got to beat them at their own game. And that is what we're doing. So there is some nice lists compiled. People checking them off one by one. Get them out. And to be fair, I don't want teachers teaching my children or anybody's children who think assassination is a positive thing. Sorry. I mean, if there's a bunch of pizzettos, right? Oops, I don't want to get bopped by YouTube. I think they like maps. I don't know. Here's a map. Here's a map. If you have some pizzettos, not stilettos, ladies, pizzettos. I am just trying to learn. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Carney. I'm trying to speak Carney. Learn Carney. Bubba the Love Sponge and the fabulous Bubba Army are teaching me the art of Carney, the language of Carney. Anyway, say you had a bunch of pizzetto teachers, right? You would try to get them fired. You'd call up the school. Yo, we got video of this fool. It's no different. That's the real truth about it. So it's not even just that we're cancel culturing back. It really isn't. It's like this disgusting creature is on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and laughing like it's so great. Oh, I'm glad. Like, you're not teaching my kid. You have zero morals. You have nothing to offer anybody. I don't care if you are a mathematician genius. Get out of my kid's school. Get out of every kid in America's school. But Sam, what we're going to do is we're going to break down a little bit of Sam Hyde's video. It was absolutely fire. It was unbelievable. The opening gave me chills. It'll give you guys chills too. And by the way, unfortunately, there's no Alex Stein today. There's no Alex today. Jews. I was falling asleep. But we got Doc Mass Steve. Tomorrow we'll have Alex. Tonight we got DMS, Doc Mass Steve, all the way to 8 o'clock. So we doing it for 2 hours. 2 hours. I try to hide that Massachusetts accent. It just doesn't work. What do you want from me? So we're going to cover a whole bunch of stuff. And you guys know, y'all part of the chat. All right? Y'all part of the chat. Y'all part of the show. Just say whatever you want, and I'll throw it up on the screen. All right, speaking of chat, let me get to the chat. I see my man. My man's in them. The one and only White Iced Tea's in there. I love you, White Iced Tea. Let's go. Oh, my God. Wit got first place. I don't have, the prostate milking deal that DMS has, but this is good for one referral to Doc Mass Steve at 8 o'clock. So I think he'll honor it. We'll see. It's a coupon for prostate milking. The greatest of all time, my man. I love you, Bob Cook. Thank you so much for being here, Bob Cook. Let's go. Morgan Elizabeth, let's go. Listen, I'm still trying to find my happy place. So just bear with me. It's tough. I was even thinking all weekend, I'm like, should I just make a new opening? Like Doc Mass Steve makes new openings all the time, and they're fantastic. I kind of like mine. I want to keep it, keep the same hours, keep you guys, go with the same thing. Just like Bubba. I wake up, go to work. On my way to work, I'm listening to Bubba, getting to work, do my stuff, get out of the shop, head out on the road, and then I can actually, join the chat and everything. Bubba's over. Hopefully he's got an after show. If not, blah, blah, blah. Then I check like PBD and all these things. And that's, it's my, ritual, my habit. And I like to keep that habit here. But man, it's too bubbly and happy right now. And I really do hope, like I said, with the whole 9/11 stuff, because let me wrap that part up. About a month after, it was actually 5 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. They like TV and everything finally went back to its regular scheduled programming. I was clamoring for it 10 days afterwards, just because I was like, let's go back to some normalcy. Don't let these people take our joy away. We can still, there's 24-hour news stations all over the place now at that point in time in life in 2002. And if we're, we want to watch some, 9/11 updates, we can do it that way. But let's, so I think we'll find the happy medium. We're not ready yet for the Charlie Kirk stuff. I'm not ready yet. I still want answers. I want to hold these people's feet to the fire. Fucking Kash Patel sucks. And we'll get into that. Kash Patel, this is not the job for you, good sir. Thomas Gilson! I love you, Thomas Gilson. Thank you for being here. I love you, love you, love you. Never forget. No, and you're right. 9/10 and 9/11. Fucking crazy, right? Flesh Simulator has a nice video about Reddit. Thank you for being here, Hard Archivist. Love you. I gotta know what that is before I show it. Just because it sounds a little naughty, but I don't know. That's the thing, Morgan. Once you go down the rabbit hole, you can't come back from it. You are down there for good with giant rabbits and all that shit from Alice in Wonderland. The Fat Pig is here. Thank you for being here, the Fat Pig. We love you. Rainy's up in the house. Love ya, Rainy. Thank you so much for being here, Rainy. Rainy is amazing. All you guys are truly, truly amazing. Rainey will come out of nowhere with like the funniest comments. Holy crap. All y'all do it. White Ice, everybody. It's friggin' hilarious. The Glorious Pig, the famous Rainey, the great Bob Cook. I love every one of these names. No morals, no compassion, no brain cells. These people are out of their frigging minds. Listen, I can understand. Okay, let's say like one of the Krasenstein brothers. I mean, even if they got sniped for everybody to see, I wouldn't be celebrating. I'd be like, well, in my mind, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, it's the truth. In my mind, I'd probably be like, well, it's not the end of the world, but I'd still be sad. Like, I don't want those dudes to die. What the hell's wrong with people? I'd be like, well, but and that's the way I would assume, you would hope the people who are on the left would feel about Charlie Kirk. Like, well, I'm not going to lose any sleep, but it is sad. That's how a normal person thinks. That's how I would like lefty teachers to think. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh, maybe I should call. Hey, you can call, maybe. Well, I don't know how to do it like Doc Mac Steve does, but Big E, my brother from another mother. Big E is on vacation. Yes, there you go. I don't want to dox him, but he's floating around, if you know what I'm saying. Truth is unbreakable. Oh, I'm trying to get my happy back. It's tough. It's tough. Thank you, Truth, for being here. I'm dropping things. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Doc Matt Steve, everybody. Doc Matt Steve. We going all the way up to you, baby. 8 o'clock. You better be going on at 8 o'clock because I don't know if I can do that much today, man. I don't know if I can stay on here that long. On a cruise ship, baby. Floating away. Enjoying life. God bless you, brother. Did I miss anybody? Doomy's up in the plane. Doomy. Love you, Doomy. I got a little something for you. You're like, and that's for my Doomy. The best Canadian ever. We are really in the Matrix. It's freaking crazy. You on my show to listen to when I cook? Yes. Oh, it makes me feel so much better. I am truly trying to like smile. Like, one of the things my boss loves about me is that everybody is exhausted and beat to crap at the end of the day. And he's told me this, and honestly, a few other bosses in my life at different jobs, they're like, one of the assets that comes with hiring you, Scott, is that you make the whole place happier. It's like everybody's exhausted. People have been fantasizing about quitting this job and doing something else. But I come back and I'm all smiles. I don't know. It's just the way God and my parents made me. I just like to, I want to bring joy, I guess. I don't know. And so that made you just brought joy to me, Rainey. Thank you. It's a YouTuber or podcaster, Flesh Simulator. Damn, you guys are making me feel so old. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have a Flesh Simulator. I was thinking like a toy that Rabbi Shmuley sells with his daughter. NPCs are leftards and easily possessed by demons. Easily. Listen, our boy, Jesse Lee Peterson, friend of the show. Not really, but Hake is. But Jesse Lee Peterson, who I love. I don't agree with everything he says, but what I do agree with, I agree 100%. He says it all the time. He's like, all thoughts are all lies all the time. Is that a good Jesse impersonation? I don't know. He's like, beta man. He's like, all thoughts are all lies all the time. And there's something to that. Like, he always says, like, look at a thought come in your head, like kind of move out of your body and you will actually have a thought, like a bad thought. Imagine like some bad thought comes in your head. I don't know. You're at the supermarket and there's some lady in front of you and she's got blue hair, and she's laughing about Charlie Kirk. And you think to yourself, I am going to ram this carriage into her shins, into her knee, into her freaking ankles. That thought really is not you. I know we kind of think it is, but if you look at that from afar, you'd be like, holy, it's scary. You're like, dude, that ain't me. That's not the way that come from. That ain't from me. And I truly, truly, truly believe that leftist ideology, like, I mean, you know, sure, there's some crazies on the right. Yours truly a little bit, just a little bit. But the left, like, you know, it's a magnet for people who are easily possessed by demons. I believe that with every fiber of my being, because I've seen it my whole life. It's crazy. Like, the most depressed, angry, violent, just internally ugly people, all are leftists. They all are left. It's sad. And you know, there are, thank goodness, there's a lot of people who are like that eventually end up, you know, coming to the right. They'll be like an angry young teenager, angry young man or woman in their 20s, and then go to college maybe or whatever. And then they meet the right person. And then they go and get a normal job, and they get a house. And next thing you know, they get a Trump hat on. And they're like, I don't want that dang old teacher teaching my kid. You don't love Charlie Kirk? You get out of my school. That's how it's done. I love seeing libtards lose their jobs over their hatred for Charlie. Me too. I'm here for it. We're going to watch a bunch of them. Doc's Big East cruise ship. It right now is in the Pacific Ocean heading towards Thailand. I got your back, Big E. Nobody's going to know where you are. It gets no better than Bob Cook. It really don't get no better than Bob Cook. You are not wrong. Just had to show some love to the stream. I love you, Big E. No, I love you, baby. DMS, what you really want? What you really want? DMS. I'm trying so hard. I want to be fun. And, you know, hopefully we'll laugh a little bit. I know I'll get angry at times because I know what I have set up for tonight. But it's just, man, you know, it's you know, it's heartbreaking. It's just, I was going to say tugs your heartstrings, but it's just, my heartstrings have been ripped to shreds. There's no puppeteering this heart. I am just broken. This morning, excuse me, this morning on Bubba the Love Sponge, Bubba was going to call Alex up and talk about like his TPUSA gig. And I don't know if we'll get into that. Hopefully DMS will get into that. I don't want to take Bubba's stuff. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want them mad at me. They don't know me that well yet. I'm just finally getting, you know, hellos and shit from like, you know, Lummy and Seth and the Diacos and shit. I don't want to, you know, I'll take it nice and slow. I'll take it nice and slow. Oh, fuck, that surprised me. Hey, Ray, Daniel Graham, my man. I love you both. Love you, bro. Let's go. Wait, I'm down on. Well, whoops, you're not supposed to hear that. Damn, thank God my phone's charging. Man, today has just been one of those days. I don't know about you guys, but this whole Charlie Kirk stuff's got me emotionally drained, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm down to go on a little earlier if you want to end at 7:30. If you go till 8, I'm cool. All right, we'll see how it goes. 7:30 sounds good. I'm not kidding you. It's just been emotionally draining. I had family stuff this weekend. Oh, yeah, 7:30 sounds cool. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. JLP is absolutely right about this. I was gonna take JLP's stuff, but I should have clipped it. Honestly, I should have clipped Bubba too. But I'm driving. What am I gonna do? And then I try to go back and like find the spot, and I'm like, yeah. My husband Sam Hyde's video this morning had me bawling like a bitch baby. That's why I'm showing it. I was right there. I'm like, oh my goodness. He was just it was great. It was fantastic. We're gonna see it. We're gonna go through it. We'll go over it. Pros about the libtards losing their jobs over their hatred of Charlie opens more opportunities for conservatives. There's a silver lining and God is good. Yes, truth. Yes. I thought the same thing. I'm like, and there's a bunch of people in like government getting the boot that people didn't know about. These idiots, like a Secret Service guy. Yes. Self-deport. Chugga-lugga. Get going. Fucking Cash Patel sucks. I thought Cash Patel was so good. I even think my dumb ass in like certain like YouTube and Rumble chats, like watching streams and shit. I think I even put like Trump 2024, Patel 2028. I think I even went there because like he lied so good and he was great and he wasn't a robot. And then he gets this position. Goes to the Wailing Wall, and next thing you know, he's like, I don't know anything. What happens? Dan Bongino, would you like to talk? And Dan's like, listen, guys, Cash is right. We don't know nothing about nothing anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. And it's like, what the French toast happened to you two? I had such high hopes. It's not just mental illness, it's spiritual illness. Woo! Spiritual illness, pop. That's what the Bubba Army calls pop. I know everybody else does too in certain areas of the world. I say pop. I'm down with the Bubba Army. I don't watch. I mean, I like wrestling. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. They need better stars. Like I can't stand that Roman Reigns guy. I just can't get behind him. He doesn't talk. He's like eye candy for the chicks. I get it. I'm not stupid. But not a lot of chicks who like that you have husbands and sons and they're all watching wrestling together. There's not a really big contingency of single young chicks watching WWE. There just really isn't. It's like something you kind of do, especially girls do in a group. Roman Reigns is boring as shit. They got to bring back John Cena and oh my God, what's his name? The big giant dude. I used to love him when he was in UFC. Oh God. He was like a professional football player. You guys know what I'm talking. They're bringing his broken back, old ass back. That dude is out of shape. What is his fucking name? Doc's Biggie. That seems to be the thing in your stream. Oh no. No. Not any more Biggie. Listen, I'm the mod now, baby. I am officially the mod. Thank you, DMS, for trusting me. I am the mod in Doc Matt Steve's chat. And I ain't going to let that happen. No more docs and nobody. Cell phone. See, I'm so off my game. My head is not in the game. Bubba would love if you covered his stuff as long as you tell people to sub to them and where to find the original clip and all. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Today, there was so much stuff. And I was saying I probably wandered off my brain. But he was going to call Alex. Bubba was going to call Alex to talk about the TPUSA stuff, and Alex didn't answer. And I text Alex. And I'm like, Bubba's looking for you. I know he probably already knew, it's starting to get me worried because I'm like, I just don't want Alex sitting at home depressed. Like, the best thing to do when you are depressed is get the hell out of the house. Go to Dollar Tree and spend $20, on a bunch of $1.25 items. It's anything. Get out of the house if you're depressed. The worst thing to do is sit and wallow and think. Trust me, it's not good. No, I don't want to dock with you, Big E. Yeah, Big E, you couldn't dock with him. It would look like, a spray paint can and a golf pencil, and it wouldn't be good. Jeff Cross in the house. Thank you. Thank you for being there. Love you. Love you, bro. Lesnar, thank you. Good God, Brock Lesnar. I can't think of the name Brock Lesnar. They got to bring Lesnar back. Now, listen, I love Brock Lesnar. One of my favorite things that Lesnar did in WWE, don't leave, just bear with me. They had the Royal Rumble, and every like 40 or 80 seconds or whatever, they had a new person, and he just kept chucking them out. It was badass. Oh, I don't know, it's just stuck in my head. Why is Academy up in here? Love you, man. There we go. Buddha in the chat. My dog. Let's go. No, not Goldberg. Is Goldberg back too? Goldberg. I wanted to like Goldberg. He's one of the most boring dudes too. He just like makes some stupid lip thing with his tongue in his mouth, and he spears people. He does, a football tackle. He's so boring. Now, don't get me wrong. Hulk Hogan was my favorite of all time. That was my era, And over time, he got boring too. He had the body slam and the leg drop, and that was about it. And the big leg, bounce him off the rope, you get the big leg, and maybe a couple other ones. He like grind your face in the corner and shit like that. But Goldberg was just basic, doing the basic shit. Bounce off the ropes, lay on the ground, bounce off the rope, jump in the guy, and I'll do your spear, and I'll go. It's like, it's so fucking boring. Stone Cold. Now, Stone Cold and The Rock, those people were the shit. Roddy Piper. I mean, people with personalities. They ain't nobody now. I'm telling you, go watch an hour's worth of WWE. Is it E or F now? Yeah, I like F, but WWE, it's fucking boring. Logan Paul is who I'm looking forward to. Now, don't get me wrong. The last WrestleMania was pretty good, but WrestleMania, they're putting it all on the line. But they really are like trying to do a huge show. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. For me, I'm like, I can't watch. I try to get my youngest one to watch it with me, and she laughs. She likes the girls wrestling, which is crazy to me because the girls nowadays are pretty freaking good. They're doing a bunch of crazy shit. Like the chicks back in the day were just like biting each other. You had like that old lady used to come out, and she just, it was funny, but now they're like legit, and chicks are legit. I'm banking on some of that, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to have to change my name to Ganesh and start praying to cows. God damn. No more H1Bs. Please. President Trump, you have one of the greatest coding computer minds right here. Get these H1Bs out of here. What are you doing? Daniel Graham can cover the whole thing. Just give it all to him. Get these H1Bs out of here. We need our happy warriors like Alex. We got to keep the boss energized. Yes. That's what I was trying to say to him. Like, and he didn't get back to me, which bothered me a little bit. And not personally. I know half the time. Sometimes he gets back to me like that. Sometimes like the next day. I don't mind. Dude's got like Rita Panani, whatever her last name is. No offense, Rita. I love you to pieces. Out there, Sky News. Lefties losing it. And all these different people are calling him, driving him crazy, and not driving him crazy, but keeping him busy. And so I try not to bug him too much, but I just worried about him. I'm worried about my man there because like Bubba on Bubba's show today, Bubba's like, maybe what's up? Oh, I thought somebody was talking to me. He's like, Lummy. He's like, Lummy, what do you think? Maybe that Alex Stein should stop doing all that comedy mess and just be like legit. Like Charlie Kirk. He could take over for Charlie Kirk. And I get where Bubba's coming from, to be honest with you. But Alex Stein, God put Alex Stein on this earth to be a fucking beautiful, wonderful comedian who's also highly intelligent. Sort of like George Carlin. I mean, two different types of comedians, Carlin's an actual linguistical. He loves the English language and just language and playing with it. But staying on current events and politics and shit like that. Alex is a fucking genius. Sorry, I've seen him debate people without the jokes and just being legit, and I'm like, damn, my boy's coming out. He's got all types of shit up in that big, beautiful brain of his. But I don't want him to lose that comedy, because that's like when any of you who are like me have been physically around Alex, you can feel his energy, and it's good. It's lit. I am not kidding. It sounds fucking crazy, but you can literally feel the positive. Like, I want to smile when I'm around him. And like when he says something, I'm just like, what's he gonna say next? Because it's gonna, blow my mind one way or the other. Either it's gonna be profound, hilarious. He's just fucking awesome, and I don't want to mess with the formuloni. You know what I mean? But we can't have Ben Shapiro out there. You hear Ben Shapiro? Ben Shapiro's like, oh, it's a shame. Yeah, it's a total shame. What happened to Charlie Kirk? And I know Charlie Kirk has TPUSA, is a Catholic or Christian organization, and I guess I'm just gonna have to go and take his place and bring in TPUSA into the new Jewish era. It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Alex Stein works for TPUSA. He worked for Charlie Kirk. You guys watched his show the other day. It was super heartfelt, and I lost it again. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that show, and I'm like fighting back tears again, trying to mod the fucking thing. There's nothing I can say funny. Like, it needed to be done. Alex's show last Thursday. Damn, I lost my train of thought, but that's what I was gonna say. So Alex isn't even pompous enough, like Ben Shapiro, to say, well, I'm going to have to take over for him. People were super chatting him. Half of us in the chat were like, dude, you can fill in, and take, not take his place, but try to fill in to Charlie Kirk's shoes. And the fucking amazing, wonderful person that Alex Stein is said like 10 times to people, he's like, nobody could ever fill his shoes. And I'm never trying to do that. And it was just fucking beautiful. I loved Alex. I can fucking throw flowers at that motherfucker all day. But it was just kind of weird because here you got Ben Shapiro in the very first video. I mean, the body's still warm, and he's like, I'm gonna take over. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna take over TPUSA and just I'm gonna fill his shoes. It's like, buddy, you couldn't wash his shoes. Never mind fill them, motherfucker. All right. I'm going to get myself in trouble here. Goldberg's best performance was in Grown Ups. It really was. What? Rainey. See, this is what I was just saying. Rainey is unbelievable. You got to read her chats. All you guys are great, but Rainey's like sneaky amazing. It's not sneaky good. Sneaky amazing. All that we can offer is our support. Everyone handles grief and loss differently. Amen. A change of scenery is good, recharges batteries, and improves morale. Absolutely. When I was younger, people would say, oh, they have mono. They're not in school today. They have mono. It's a kissing disease, mononucleosis. And maybe they had mono, but now they got full-blown, chronic depression because they've been sitting at home for 10 days and doing nothing but thinking bad thoughts and sad thoughts. It's not good to be sitting with your sad or depressing or bad thoughts all day. I don't care who he is. It ain't no damn good. Rey Mysterio is the shiznit. You are correct, sir. Rey Mysterio is the shit. I tried to call an instant. Yeah, I don't know. TFP, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how our boy Dark Match Steve links people like that. Like, I have to get a code, and then I have to go and like send it on Instagram and connect. It's a fucking weird process. I don't know how DMS does it. I know how he probably does it. He has Instagram on his computer. I gotta do that. I gotta figure that out. Indian head massages are superior to their street cooking. Indian head. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, he's calling Kirk his brother over and over and just acting like a robot, no emotions. You could tell Alex had a deep care. Absolutely, it's so weird. He's like, oh yeah, Ben Shapiro here. Yeah. He's like, oh, Charlie Kirk. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's my brother. No, really, yeah. I'm gonna fill his shoes. I'm gonna take over for him. Nobody asked you, buddy. Go do your own fucking thing there, Ben Shapiro. The amount of biblical knowledge he had is going to be hard to duplicate. Jeff Cron with the pop, bro. Listen, I mean, I watched a whole bunch of Charlie Kirk. I like I said, from when he was 18, and all the way up. And I didn't follow him like I do my boy Alex Stein, but I still, took in a lot. I used to listen to his show on the radio a bunch of times, or it was on the TV, but still. Over the last 4 or 5 days, however long it's been now since the left took him away from us. I've been listening to a whole bunch of Charlie, and I'm like, man, like I watched his Charlie Kirk versus 20 liberals on Jubilee a couple of weeks ago, and I rewatched it today, and it's just unbelievable. That mind, that biblical knowledge is absolutely going to be insanely hard to beat. Any of you old enough to remember like Jim and Tammy Faye Baker? They ain't got shit on Charlie freaking Kirk. That dude like knew it and loved it. Charlie Kirk wasn't like, an evangelist BSer just out to make money. He believes it. You know what I mean? And like you couldn't be like, oh yeah, well, how come in Deuteronomy? And be like, well, when King Solomon wrote Deuteronomy, well, it's just a whole what? I've read the Bible, I think. I mean, front to back, I think I only did it once. But I mean, I've read the Bible, constantly, not completely in one sitting. Like I only got to do once. And I remember taking notes and stuff when I was like a teenager, in my 20s and stuff, just trying to because I want to research and blah, blah, blah. That dude, Charlie Kirk, man, his brain was beautiful. I'm like, how the French toast did you remember all that? My kid used to watch my kid used to watch when my kid was into wrestling. I think I absolutely cringe and hate that little weasel guy who whines about stuff his daddy doesn't buy him. Wait, what is it? Did I miss something? No, my brains. My kid used to watch when my kid was into. Are you talking about wrestling? Weasel guy who whines about stuff his daddy doesn't buy him. That could be many things, honey. I'm not sure. Worst character ever. Babooness! Better late than never, baby. Love you. Oh, I caught up. It's okay. He's inspiring a giant youth movement. Videos of pictures and protests all over the world. I got a few of them. Now, just like Christians. Yes, England fighting for their way of life. It's amazing. My son, okay, I knew that. I knew that. Listen, especially little boys, like I love the WWF. That was my thing, even though I was only, I'm only 32 now, I guess. Isn't it crazy, by the way? Oh, I don't want to lose it again, but I was saying Forever 31. All my shows, all the way up until like 102 or something. I was joking around saying Forever 31. Oh my goodness, gravy. Woo! Don't. And by the way, sausages, I'm with you, girl. All right, let's bring to the stage. Why does it always default to that garbage one? I like that one better. I remember when he was like, my daddy didn't buy me a new Lamborghini. I just got a BMW or something like that. Total Piz. He pulled the short straw on characters. Absolute. Yes. Yes. A ray of light. A ray of light. We love you. I know. I still got to. I might have you on too. I got to have the fat pig back. I miss my buddy. But I gotta. We're gonna figure out something. I want to do. I wanted to do the Chrissy Mayer content house. Best and worst of stuff. And you were there. You were part of it. I definitely need you to go through it. But I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Because, like I said at the beginning of this whole stream, it reminds me a whole lot of 9/11. It's like I know there's going to come a point where everyone is going to be like, all right, man, I'm Charlie Kirked out. You can't go on any social media stuff and not see Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk. I'm on YouTube and like I have the autoplay deal because, usually I get the headphones in and it's like, I just finished, Bubba. And it's like, boom, something for Charlie Kirk. And then I'm like, all right, let me go over to PBD and listen to that. PBD, that's some cult shit. I still listen, but there's some weird shit going on. Like, more and more I hear about his weird, like, he's like, listen, it's not the pyramid scheme, okay? We sell insurance. So you pay me, and I teach you, and then you make insurance, and then, it's not a pyramid. I am up here. The customer is here, and you're here. It's not pyramid. But, I don't know. But I still watch, but all I know is like it's auto playing Charlie Kirk stuff. And because I was like, all right, what are we gonna do today? I was honestly thinking about all weekend, really. And I'm like, I have to talk Charlie. I gotta keep talking Charlie because this is important. I'm gonna show you some stuff on my, Twitter here real quick, and then we're gonna go and check out Sam Hyde's deal on YouTube. But it's true. I know it's cliche now because his thing is Turning Point USA, the name of his organization, but it really is a turning point. Just like, 9/11 was a bad turning point. Airport travel sucked. The Patriot Act. I mean, they were already spying on us. Now they were just doing it, with structure. I was going to say legally. Still not legal, by the way. President Trump, you want to fix some stuff, end that Patriot Act if you can. I don't know if you can, but yeah. No, we all are. I'm just so glad you made it. So glad you made it. Dom Mysterio. Oh, yeah, yes. Anybody with that, Mexican, what do they call it? Like Mexican wrestling. But those guys, the Mysterios, are unbelievable. They're just like, it's like a circus act going on. They're flipping all over the place. It's a beautiful thing. Hell yeah. Doomy, Trump will declare Antifa a terrorist organization soon. Let's go. We've been telling him to do that for, I don't know, the whole time. Should have did that shit in 2017, at least 2017. My son-in-law is the executive producer for PBD. Oh, you told me that before. I love PBD. There's no cult going on, and I like triangles. They're my favorite, my favorite shape. And I said nothing bad about PBD. I'm sorry, brother. You know I love you. Sam Hyde had me cry. I know it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be emotional. They're also used. They also use our anger to attack those who had nothing to do with it. Yeah, absolutely, it's fudged up. Yes, Rey Mysterio's son, Dom. Not to be confused with Vin Diesel from Fast and the Furious. Let me. All right, that wasn't funny. I tried. Okay, try to be funny. Life's too sad. Real quick. So my daughter, whoops, my daughter got me into Demon Slayer. She's 15. And these friggin' Japanime deals, they'll like put out like a season or something, right? And then it's like, wow, that was amazing. It ends on like a cliffhanger, and you're like, I wonder what's the next season going to be like. It's like, I don't know. You're going to have to wait about 24 years for the next one. So this friggin' movie finally comes out. Just, my daughter got to watch it, and then we watched the bootleg. The ripped version. But she went with her friends, and we were dealing with some stuff, family stuff, and dropped her off at the movies with a friend. And I asked her, I'm like, how'd it go? How was the movie? And she didn't even talk about the actual movie. She's already read the manga there, the books and shit, comic books or whatever. And they're like a book. Manga's like an actual, like a romance novel sized book. It's not like a comic book. It's like, whatever. And so she already knows what's happening, but still the movies are sick, and it really is a good story. It's fucking awesome for a cartoon. And she's like, so yeah, it was pretty weird because and she's just naming all the stuff, and all the people in the theater, except for her and her friend, are just like tapped, you know what I mean? And she's like, the kid next to me smelled like shit. And I'm like, really? I was like, yeah, this dude's ripping farts. She should have just said, dude, I can smell something's going on. Go to the bathroom. And she's like, no, Dad, he already went to the bathroom. I was like, no. She's like, yeah. And there's just all other freaks in there. And I said, why do you think your older brother and all his friends and everybody makes fun of people who watch anime? Because not everybody, like you, my darling, wonderful daughter, not everybody is like you and is, enjoying it. They're all, whacked out furries and weirdos shitting their pants in the movie theater. And then I see this right before the show. Look at this mess. Is it showing what happened? Now look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Now you want a little context. It's black dude. Big, tall, old-looking black dude. You'll see at the end of this clip. Pulls out his dang-a-lang and pees on this gentleman's child. If we really want to make insane asylums great again, just go make an anime movie and just cuff them all. And we'll deal with them as we go through each one to see if, where my daughter type of person is to lift them. Sorry, honey. I didn't know you were you didn't shit on people or take a piss in your pants or vice versa. Look at this mess. Fucking him up. I'd do the same fucking thing. Piece of shit. Fuck his ass up. Look at, and now by this time, and this is a big dude. This guy's rugged as fuck. And he's a dad, and he's heated. He's pissed on my kid. I'm gonna fucking rip you. Forget about Demon Slayer behind us, buddy. I am gonna slay this demon right here in row fucking 32B, bitch. So they fight, but well, they don't fight. He's just whooping that ass. Now everybody knows. Everybody's up. They like, oh shit. Actually, this happened right at the beginning of the movie because I just watched that and I know that's what it is. All right, don't listen to the movie. Don't get distracted by the movie like me. Just listen to what a Karen in the crowd has to say.
Why else would he only teach you that technique? Oh, you got R. Kelly people, bro.
What do you got to R. Kelly people, bro?
Damn, bro, you fucked the movie up. This even possible? Only had 6 techniques.
You fucked the movie up. And that's the end of that guy, at least for the moment, until he gets cashless bail, and he's at the what do they call it? Shit, I had a kind of funny thing. The matinee. He'll be at the matinee tomorrow afternoon. Shit, I'm way behind. The guy that used to work for Bubba. Oh shit! I do remember that. Yes. Demon Slayer is dope as shit. Get that shit. Watch it. The Mugen Tuken Train, the first movie. That shit is amazing. I know. It's anime. It's fucking dope as shit. I'm gonna mute for Sam Hyde because I'm gonna play some of that too. No, we gotta coordinate, baby. Wow, Bob Cook didn't know that I'm friends with him on Facebook too. Nuh-uh. I don't want to put his name up there, Bob, just because I don't want. These people are crazy. Not you guys. I promise you, I'm not even just shining your shine box. Not you guys. There are other people out there who are fucking crazy, and they like doxing people. It's the stupidest shit. It's like, get a fucking job. I don't have time. If I was a weasel, I don't have time to be doxing and trying to get people fired and calling their house and fucking all that shit. Wait, I used to make fun of people who watch anime. I have since apologized to every person I made fun of because anime is, it really is. It's badass. Listen, the movies and TV shows and shit out here in America, they're not telling stories. They're like, oh, look, there's a new movie out. It's like a white guy and a black guy are raising a Mexican baby. I don't know what the name of it is. It's one of those like solo name things. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I get it, that'll be for somebody. Somebody will like that. But it's like, you can already watch the new Star Wars if you want to see that. Or, the new whatever. Go watch the new superhero movie if you want to see all that shit. I don't want to watch a lot of animes. I used to, but some are good. Some are great, man. Great. The storytelling is absolutely. Attack on Titan might be the greatest shit ever. That shit is unbelievable. I'm on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, it's fucking badass. Sorry, it's shit. DMS, no offense, but do you listen to the show? DMS, you gotta come on, Fat Pig, boom roasted. I give DMS a pass all the time because he's like getting ready for work and then going to work at a flower shop with a bunch of like super Marxist libtards, and they don't want to hear about it. Like, listen, I'll tell you what, Lummy. Okay, if Trump ran again, I'll vote for him again. Dad, never let me. Sam, I know you don't want to hear that, but I vote for him again. They'll fire DMS. Can't listen to that shit at work. My youngest has played some Demon Hunter movie like 100 times since it came out over the summer. I'm over it. No, but listen, I think I know which one. I know my daughter would know which movie it is. My daughter's just like this. She loves that anime stuff, and I love seeing her get excited about them and talk about it. She likes the intricacies, and the storytelling is freaking amazing. Oh my god, I know what it is. Jeff Cron, I know what it is. It's like K-pop Demon Hunter or something like that. It's like chicks, right? It's like an all-girl band. It's on, I think it's on Netflix, maybe? It's on Paramount Plus, I think, because my daughter watched it at least 100 times herself. But that shit's dope though. That shit's good too. My youngest is like making me watch that K-pop Demon Hunter deal, and I'm like, okay. And I watch it with her, and next day I'm like, move over, give me that popcorn. This shit's amazing. Right? I knew what it was. I knew it. This shit's badass. What do you think about Senator Hawley? I think that Senator Hawley would have been the next best president to Trump in the modern era if he wasn't a Zionist, backstabbing, sellout, piece of shit phony. Hawley is like, I want to hear his questions. He's like, no, but I'm asking you, Mr. Zuckerberg. I understand. This is my time, buddy. And he's just fucking fire as hell. But when it comes down to it, look at his voting record, and he is a fucking bastard. And I'm only mad because I would vote for Josh Hawley in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. All right, let me hurry up here. All right, we got some news, folks. I'm telling you this right now. Alex Jones. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, we get that.
They're also probing whether or not these groups.
No probing.
Breaking from Nick Sortor, the FBI and state agencies have launched investigations into multiple leftist groups in Utah for possible advanced knowledge of the Charlie Kirk assassination.
That's where my brain goes, and I say that is the conspiracy. All these little groups on Reddit. That's where it happened. There's people that helped him. There's like no video of a gun on that roof with him. In my opinion, oh, by the way, there are at a minimum, get ready for this shit. All those buildings and that whole outdoor amphitheater deal where God's favorite son, Charlie Kirk, was assassinated. There are at a minimum 780, I believe, just under 800 HD 4K cameras, security cameras. And we get grainy bullshit, and we're like, oh, they throw it off the back. Oh, and he jumped off the back. I don't know where'd he go. It's crazy. He ran in the woods. What fucking woods? If you look at the map, there's no woods. What woods? And so he's dating. He was dating a furry. He's a furry too, the shooter. God almighty, how bad is it? Please, God, don't let me die at the hands of a furry. I mean, if you're Charlie Kirk and you're going to be remembered throughout, time, history. He's up there with like Alexander the Great now. You know what I mean? Like Napoleon. He is. Albert Einstein, Tesla. They're going to say Charlie Kirk. So it's okay if he gets, well, it's not okay. It shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? But it's like, if I get done in by a furry, I just hope my profile is big enough that I can absorb that type of hit. God, I'm trying to be funny. It fucking sucks.
For Axios. They're also probing whether or not these groups provided material support after the killing. At least one group deactivated their social media pages after the shot was taken.
Oh!
We've got that information, and some people on X have compiled it. Elon Musk retweeted it. We can go through that. From Bowtied Ranger, I think this is an appropriate way of understanding the left as it exists now. Trans goblins and their Reddit-brained fondlers, collectively the mentally unwell, make up the lower ranks of Antifa. The middle ranks are, we'll say, libtards from the FBI, CIA, Special Forces. Yes, there are, in fact, a ton of libtards in the Deo Presso Liber Green Berets and other branches of the national security apparatus. This is where all that tactical advice comes from in Discord channels.
Exactly. Now, a close friend of mine, way high up. He's like E9, I think, or E10. I forget. He's got plenty of people under him. And I don't want to get him in trouble or anything like that. But let's just say they're all a bunch of libtards under him. All his platoon. Not all. But not all, but most of the people under him and his, I don't know if it's a platoon yet or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. The people under him are blue and green haired furry freaks. And it's like, that's who is in our military? Are you French toasting me? This is some bologna and cheese.
The highest ranks are the financiers, billionaires in foreign countries that hate the United States and launder their influence through Antifa so they can attack the United States from the inside. It's a legitimate terrorist organization that must be defeated immediately. Otherwise, it will continue to destroy this country.
Absolutely. Listen, we all know this. What Trump is like so distracted. These people are not good who surrounded him. Now we got to get to this shit quick because it's getting
trans.
close.
The Colorado shooter.
Hey,
was
wait,
trans.
I didn't say go
The
yet.
Denver shooter was trans.
Stop it. All right. This is not a good video, but I found it interesting, and we should watch it. Ready? So it starts with the Denver shooter.
The Denver shooter was trans. The Aberdeen shooter was trans. The Nashville shooter was trans. The Georgia shooter was trans. The Philadelphia shooter was trans. The Uvalde shooter was trans. The Colorado shooter was trans. And now the Minnesota shooter was trans. I think one of the things that you see being pointed out by the Walsh types is that even if there is no clear ideology, there is something in the water with the untouchable nature of the trans identity until just the past really year that you could even talk about it frankly, and what appears to be a kind of underlying mental instability that tends to disproportionately give rise to these school shootings.
I'm telling you, it's MK Ultra didn't stop, folks. In my opinion, my humble pea-brain opinion, it did not. They're still MK Ultra in people. These SSRIs, all this bullshit. These kids go on Reddit. Only leftists are allowed on Reddit, by the way. I am banned on Reddit. I had to create a different account just so I could see something like, oh, I'll look up like, when's the new Demon Slayer movie coming out? And it's a friggin' article on Reddit. And I couldn't see it because I was completely banned off Reddit. I can't exactly remember why I was banned on Reddit, but I promise you I didn't threaten anybody. I could have possibly swore, but they're all swearing on there. So that negates each other. And all I said was, probably like Trump 2016, because it happened right before Trump got off, right at that point. And it's like, Reddit is a fudgicling cesspool, and Reddit is basically the new 4chan. I think they're complementary sites to each other. They participated in a Discord server, I think. Well, that would make sense too, because Discord servers, I think Discord servers are encrypted, so you can't really. If Big E's still in here, or even Morgan, or somebody knows, Truth might know too. Discord servers, I believe, are encrypted, so I don't even think like the Discord people can get into it, like the admins and shit. But I could be wrong. But see, Discord is for like bringing the Reddit party to a private deal, kind of. I mean, they're still sort of one and the same, but something's done that up there. It had to be others. You just heard it, brother. They're in a group there, and they delete the thing the very second after the shooting. Now, this is another thing to come out, is that the shooter was on his phone messaging people right after it happened, before he went down off the building, by the way. That's what people are telling me. That's what they're saying. That's what they tell me. Libtards. That's awesome. Exactly. Yeah, Antifa ops are glowing in the dark, baby. Glowing in the wind. Their riots caused billions of damages. The right sung a prayer for Charlie Kirk. Big difference, baby. Big difference. I hope you guys can't hear that. Is it playing? Shit. It's playing over me while I'm trying to talk. Discord does have private chats, though. Oh, okay. So, okay. That's more Telegram. Maybe that's what I was thinking. I go on Telegram and I look up Live Leak, and it's terrible, horrible videos you don't want to see. I don't just go on there for that, but it happens to be on there. You would need to be invited to a Discord group. No, you're right. But I was wondering, I think, aren't Discord groups like encrypted from even the admins and owners of Discord? I think they are, right? Like they can't even break into that shit. That's right. I think so. Oh, what am I saying? Daniel Graham probably knows before all y'all. Looks like the data on Discord servers encrypt the data at rest, so they wouldn't be able to decrypt, but they don't provide end-to-end encryption, so they could technically see any message in flight. Okay, all right. Do you guys follow that? Because I actually did, and I am a knucklehead when it comes to all these computer fandangle computers. Yeah, so data on Discord servers encrypts the data at rest, but they don't provide end-to-end encryption. Exactly. So yeah, so they can sneak in there. All right, DMS, block your ears. Hide your wife, hide your kids, block your ears. We got a little Sam Hyde action going on.
The Israel is our hero thing is over. That's the thing that gets these fucking bonehead conservatives caught up every single time is if I can't beat them, join them. That's done for. It's over. It's not going to happen. You're not going to join them. They're never going to let you into the club.
Now, when I first heard him say this part, right, I'm like, I know he's just mad. He's just mad. I get it. But then a little plays on a little bit more.
Charlie Kirk was in that club. He started to question the club. Now he's out of the club. You're not, there's no club. You're not in the club. They're going to kill you. They want to kill you. They want to kill your kids. Stop thinking that Israel's going to save you in whatever way, shape, or form, that making a pact with the devil is going to come out good for you. It's not. You're going to get fucked.
He's pulling no punches at all. I'm not going to play this part, but look at this. 1776 worldwide. Charlie Kirk is, let me make sure that's looking good. It's not really looking good, but Charlie Kirk's assassination inspires vigils in countries across the globe and rekindles a spiritual awakening for humanity. They thought they were going to get rid of Charlie Kirk. Instead, they got 10 million of him. Oh, God, that's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Now I remember why. So once a message is stored, it's encrypted. That's what I thought I was reading. So while they're actively going at it, I believe the admins, if I'm understanding right, the admins can go in and take all that data. But once it's stored, no bueno. They can hide it. But they were on Reddit supposedly from that story and deleted it right away. Oh my God. He was probably bragging in there. People helped him. People absolutely helped him. Whether it was just advice or actual, like, because the shooter asked his furry trans them friend, I don't know, if them could go pick up the gun in the woods, and it said exactly what it is. It's in a towel or whatever, blanket, blah blah blah, and that's how the cops knew. And I guess they scared old Fuzzy Buns so bad that the furry is splatting, blabbing everything. And I don't know if you guys heard this, and this is the truth. I don't have the article in front of me, but the shooter's not cooperating, The shooter right now, and for the last 24 hours, is like, I didn't do it. So maybe he's trying to say he was a patsy. I don't know. Now I'll have to call DMS's stream. I demand a debate. The great Bob Cook must be held in the highest regard and respected. Yes. Oh, always. Always, brother. Oh, see, thank you. You got it, Scott Starboard. But without end-to-end encryption, Discord would technically be able to decrypt messages as they're being sent. Okay, I get you. Fat Pig, let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get you in here, TFP. Don't go no way. Don't go no words. Ain't no where's turd. I'm gonna see if this works because this is basically, my beautiful daughter, my sweetheart. What the French toast? There he is. There he is. All right. Yes. This won't be long. Hang in there. Bingo /. Three SU. I hope this is the right one. I sent you TFP. All right, let me get over to here real quick. Oh, is this it? No, this isn't the one I want to show you. Look at this. You guys remember this jerk? This jerk off from a while back? Now, so it says, Libs of TikTok, our buddy. Breaking, State Department revokes Bob Vinland's visa following sickening show where he mocked Charlie Kirk on stage. Pronouns, were. If you talk shit, you're going to get banged. Rest in piss, Charlie Kirk, you piece of shit. I'm not even going to play it. This guy is just out here doing the nastiest. He's a piece of human shit right here. This guy sucks. Charlie Kirk would if this guy passed away, Charlie Kirk would never, ever wish death upon him and say all these vile things. That tells you who's right and who's wrong. Morgan posted this shit. I'm waiting for you calling, bro. Let me see if you. I sent it to you.
Because
this is tearjerker. This is brutal. Brutal. All right, check it out.
Charlie Kirk, you see this? To my grandma, I said hi. She's in heaven too. Because she passed away, and she had dementia. Dementia is a virus. Is ending her life. The virus is ended my mama's life.
Oh my God, it's brutal. He means it with all his heart. Oh, there we go. I hear the pop. I get the pop. And coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Fat Pig, the glorious pig, the mysterious pig. Where are you? There he is.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
Yes. What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much. Sorry, let me get the camera right. Is the audio okay?
It's perfect. Absolutely.
Right.
For me, it is.
No, yeah, it's just it's a sad state of affairs with the country and everything. What happened to Charlie? It honestly just sickens me to my core on a human level. It's not a political level. It's just the way that mankind has become it's utterly sickening to me. And I'll tell you what it is. Cell phones and fucking social media.
You're not wrong.
It's destroying the youth of America.
It really is. It absolutely is. I remember I remember life before AOL. Now, we were all wild and crazy people, but do you remember that shit back in the day? And people would be like, "Do you want to cyber with me?" You remember that shit? It's like if some girl or dude or whatever's on their parents' computer and they haven't come home from work yet. And some girl's home from school and she goes on AOL Instant Messenger, all this shit, and some random person who knows what the hell who they are. It's like, you want to cyber? And these little young girls, whatever, 12 to yeah, they'd go in there and it's just cyber sex, so you're like, it's only words, but still, it's a
It was a
fucking
great way to
pervert.
sell cocaine back then, though. That's one thing I did.
True, but I mean, my point is, I could see the difference, especially in young girls back then, because a lot of the girls, they'd still have some sort of wall, I guess, some sort of wall up, and it seemed like once the whole cyber sex deal popped off, it like brought their imaginations out. I don't know, like a 50 Shades of Grey type of mindset, sexual shit came out. And, fast forward to all these years, go for your fucking cell phones, improve. You don't need your computer anymore. Now you got it in your hand. I couldn't agree with you more.
That's what's so hard to process, Scott, is that, now that the youth around me is growing up and my family and, Ken, I try to protect that, but you really can't. And as much as I try to do, but I've already gotten in trouble. I've already smashed cell phones. It's just, there's so much hatred in this world. I don't understand why people do this shit and they can't embrace love. And just, even if you disagree with someone politically, like one of my best friends in the world I've known for over 30 years, he is a far to the left Democrat. Very far. But I love him unconditionally. He has his opinion. I have my opinion. Would I kill him over it? No. Will I have 6 beers and tell him he's a fucking asshole? Yes, I would.
Right.
But it's not. It's just, I don't see what the fucking hate is for. And then you see these fucking people go through, and I'm sorry to use the F-bomb so much. They go through. They're kicking over flowers on a guy who's not even cold's memorial.
It's insane.
Where do you? I don't understand that. I don't want to even participate in this world anymore based on the hate that I've seen. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And
from what Doomy said it great. I believe it was Doomy earlier. It's not even political. It's truly is spiritual. Like, for somebody to go and buy the same T-shirt that the shooter wore, and then go to a Charlie Kirk vigil and start kicking, candles and shit all over the place. That person's gone way past politics. This is way deeper than just politics, dude.
That's exactly my point, Scott. It's not political. It's on a human level. That's just disgusting. And it's from the cell phones and the social media. People have been taught that way. But if you're going to lower yourself to that level, don't be surprised. Like you saw the 2 guys who fucked that guy up when he kicked over the flowers.
Yep.
It's like they always say, every action deserves a reaction.
Yeah.
And that shit will happen. And I'm not making a call for anybody to do that. I want this shit to be over with. I'm not saying if you see somebody disrespecting Charlie Kirk, go kick the shit out of him. I'm not saying that at all. I think people should be peaceful. It doesn't matter your fucking political belief. Just be peaceful.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter whether your creed, your color, your political belief, anything. It shouldn't matter. And I don't see what the point of the hatred is. And I'm just, as a human being, I'm just utterly disgusted.
Oh, I'm with you. I mean, I look and it's weird because there's a lot of, I wouldn't even say, I mean, there are plenty of younger people and they're just kind of, monkey see, monkey do. What makes me sick is people like 25 and older, all the way up to like 80. Like, what the you people have been on this earth long enough before cell phones, took over your whole lives.
Oh yeah, those old folks get involved with the Facebook and they go crazy with that shit.
Yes.
And they buy into all the shit and the this and that, and no, it's just crazy. But I mean, I even had it where one of the kids was running around and she's 16, 17 years old, but I asked her a question. She used the word like too many times. She didn't pay attention. She kept staring at the phone. I looked at her father and I said, I'm gonna owe you about $400 in just a minute. I grabbed it. I smashed the fucking thing on the ground.
Yes.
I'm dead serious. I don't play that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know you got your fucking iCloud and all that shit, all your stuff saved. Here's fucking $400. Go to the store and buy another one. But it's not going to happen around me. I'm tired of this shit. When I'm talking to you, person to person, face to face, you need to show respect and you need to fucking at least acknowledge me.
Exactly.
And with this, I'm not going to do it anymore.
No, I don't blame. Dude, bravo. Bravo. I don't know who it was to. I don't want you to dox nobody, but bravo. Listen, you're doing what their parents, won't do. I'm not going to, take all the credit. My wife does a lot too. And to be honest, we're very lucky with our kids, but our kids like shut themselves off of their own phone time. They're like, I'm not going to, our youngest, we don't really let her have it too much, but she'll, be like, I don't want, can nobody go on today or like a weekend or something? And I'm like, that sounds good. And nobody complains because it's like, fine. And that's why nobody will see me on Twitter on all Saturday or a Sunday, whatever.
Yeah.
People, we have to, as a society, at least wean ourselves off of these phones a little bit. And I'm guilty too. I'm not going to say I'm not, but if you're here with me right now and we weren't streaming or anything, I would be having a normal conversation like a normal person with you. My phone's not even I'm not even thinking about my phone. You know what I mean? And these kids don't do that.
No, that's exactly correct. And that's what I preach is just instead of social media, you can get human interaction. That's the interaction that I prefer to do. Even though I'm the guy sitting here on a fucking stream talking.
Yeah,
I'm a serious host. What I do every Sunday, I invite all of my family, extended and close, over for Sunday dinner, which I do. And I'm not Italian. But the rule is when we sit down for dinner, I have a fish bowl. I've got like a big fucking glass bowl.
Yeah.
And all the phones go in the fucking bowl and they're muted. And if you touch the phone, well, that's when Uncle Fat Pig will smash it.
There you go.
If you reach past the garlic bread and grab your phone smashed.
There you go. I mean, we've that's how it is at my house. I mean, we mostly just have dinner every single night with each other, but sometimes people come over. But especially for like Thanksgiving, my wife goes all out. And, we got, I don't know, 16, 14, 15 people here. And not until everybody's like, fat and happy, laying down, thinking that their stomachs actually are going to explode, does anybody pick up a phone? Maybe somebody will say, somebody take a picture. That's what we have to do. Somebody take a picture. And then they go and find their phones. I'm telling you. And it's like, I don't know. We're just lucky with our kids like that because
and you can't always do it too. I can't take my 52-year-old cousin's phone out of her hand and say, it's Thanksgiving. Quit playing on your fucking phone.
Right.
I'm not able to do that. even though it is my home, but I'm not going to do it and I'm not going to cause a scene. But going back to the whole point of understanding with Charlie and everything is that I really don't understand the hatred. And, you know, I'm a man of God. I'm a man of country. Mainly, I'm a man of family.
Yes.
But I don't understand that. And I'll put it to you this way, and I'll leave you with this, Scott.
Yeah.
As I host Thanksgiving every year, one year I was given a phone call.
Yeah.
And they said, "Hey, can I bring my roommate?" And I said, "Yeah, whatever. If you know, it's good for you, it's good for me." Okay, so this is an African American transgender person who shows up at my house. Extremely liberal.
Oh boy.
I had no issue with it.
Of course not. Exactly.
The person still comes every year. And you know what the best part is? And this is what I want to say to people who preach hate and not peace, is that I went and sat at the kids table, you know, the 19, 20, 25-year-olds table.
Yeah.
And I had gotten into the good stuff. And I said, we're going to go around the table and say what you're thankful for.
Yes.
And the black trans kid looked me dead in the face and said, "I'm grateful to be here because I've been bounced around from orphanage to orphanage, and I've never been made to feel part of a family or been in an actual holiday. So I thank you." And Fat Kid got up and walked off because it was too much.
Yes.
But you know, then I get branded. I'm the racist white guy. I'm the fat pig. But
right.
Yeah.
And that's the bullshit people try to pull all the time. Listen, my wife and our whole family, we're all like that as well. I don't give a flying crap. Somebody's, you know, trans, gay, blah, blah. Even if they're furry, you know, I don't give a shit.
I don't care who you fuck as long as it's not my daughter.
Yeah, exactly right. Very well said. Snizzooks here. I'm sorry, Sniz.
All right, my friend. I've taken up enough of your time. I certainly do appreciate you having me.
Oh, I love you being on anytime. We gotta have it a regular thing, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend.
All right, bro. That was the fat pig, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know him and love him. Jeff Cron said, "Remember getting the 100 free AOL disc in the mail? Bro, I still got one in my closet somewhere. I don't know. It's buried. Oh, dude, you get those things. It was like getting, you know, crack in the mail. Oh, it's like 100 free hours. Yes, I know what I'm doing all week. Maybe even 2. I can stretch it. But really, you know, at least 50 of those hours was, you know, beep, waiting for the thing to connect. But, you know. Trump is going to deal with them. I hope so, Sniz. By the way, thank you for being here, brother. I'm on CompuServe. Yes. Yo, holy shit. I remember CompuServe. We went on something before AOL. There was something before that, too, that we used to go on. And damn it. And it was like, that's really where cyber shit happened. I just can't remember the damn name of it. It's a battle between evil and good, man. Absolutely. We can't share a country with certain section of people. They are demonic. Now, listen, the Christian in me, I agree with you, by the way. I'm not disagreeing. The Christian in me is like, well, we should try to save them. Especially if you're past a certain age, I don't know what age that is. It's almost like people's rock bottom. You know, some people's rock bottoms are way the fuck deeper than you think it is. And I don't know what that age is either, but there's a point in time where the demon has fully overtaken the blue-haired human's body. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Some people are just gone. When I see, so here in Massachusetts, right? They took down, the lefties took all of the nuclear power plants down. We're just running on straight bullshit windmills and fucking solar panels and Coal plants. Oh, global warming. But coal, you can burn coal. Fucking idiots. And it's all old people. It was all groups of these like shitbag trash hippies just constantly bombarding people with this crap. And they got their way, I don't even know, like 6, 7, 8 years ago. And now everybody's electricity bills through the roof. They're burning coal. There's extra coal smokestacks going on. Congrats. And nuclear, I mean, you know, it's dangerous, but, you know, the nuclear facilities we have are completely fixed. There are new nuclear facilities that are even better, even more better, as the lady from Idiocracy says. And it just boggles my mind because these people are old. They have been demonic forever. And if you see them walking around, like I wish I had a video of it. They're like walking around in circles, like saying no to the nuclear plant, demolition the nuclear plant. We're all going to die at the nuclear plant. And they look like goblins. They really do. And I saw that in one of the videos earlier that we watched. They're goblins. These people are horrible. And they can't be fixed. I'm sorry, they can't be fixed. You guys don't get it. Marxists have been brainwashing people in America for decades. Marxists are our enemies. Brother, Yuri Bezmenov warned us. I get you, believe me. And if you look up who invented Marxism, it's a whole new ball of wax. And it's not a good ball of wax. What would Jesus do? That's what I tried to ask myself. It's cheesy. Like, after Charlie Kirk, I ain't gonna lie. Your boy had some not so good thoughts rolling around up in here in the Derby. And I did what Jesse Lee Peterson always says. And I'm like, I stopped and I looked and I'm like, wow, that is not me. Like, some of those I think were me, but some of these thoughts are not me. And I pulled back and then I did the show the next day. And I'm like, all right, don't be getting people riled up, because that's not what Jesus would do. I know it sounds freaking corny as fuck, but this is the truth. I'm full hot. The NFL did not have a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. I think only 5 teams didn't. I still don't know if the Patriots did. I jumped in right when the game started. Robert Kraft's all about kissing the wall, so he better have. I think Robert Kraft owns like 12 bricks of the wall, so he better have shown Charlie Kirk his respect. Some people never fully develop mentally beyond a certain age, whether it's from trauma, drugs, or disability. Jeff, absolutely true, dude. Completely true. I've seen it. Thomas Gilson, my boy. That's why. That's the way it should be. Lack of respect is a major problem nowadays. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Absolutely. And when you have teachers that reinforce these thoughts that, you know, people have to respect you, you don't have to respect others. That's how we get to this fucking place all these years later. It goes back to what Sniz said. These are Marxists. These aren't even commies. Commies, you know, you can usually debate a commie and they just go away embarrassed and they're like, I'll figure out how to get him next time. Shit, he's right. But no, he's not. But Marxists are. Marxism is basically communism by force. It's like fascist communism. We are going to make you be communists or else. You know what I mean? So that's what we're dealing with. Look at the Patrice Cullors and BLM and all that shit. They're like, we're trained Marxists. It's like, what the fuck's that mean? I know what it means, but it's like, what does that mean to you? I know what it means, bitch. Get your punk ass out of here, bitches. I forgot there were 2 games today. Isn't that weird? Damn, part of the Bucks game. Missed it. Was it already on? Holy shiznit. It was Prodigy. Thank you, Jeff Cron. Oh my God. It was Prodigy, bro. That's what I was on. And CompuServe, true. No. It was Prodigy. that's what I was going on to connect with other people, to chit chat, and like people would have like I'm not, no offense to anybody, it's honestly super nostalgic and great, but people would use Prodigy, especially, I think, right, or CompuServe, to play Dungeons and Dragons with each other all across the country. It would suck for those people who played because, it's like, all right, I want to roll the dice and slay the dragon. It's like, beep, you got to wait 25 minutes. And it's like, all right, roll the 25. Okay, what happens next? Beep. Good luck, but still, Dutch Dope. I love you, Dutch Dope. You know that, baby. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening. You can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. And that's the truth. That is the absolute 1 trillion% truth, brother. All right. I don't know where Dogmaster Steve is, but we're going to get out of here. Wait. I'm going to have one more video to show you. This is kind of, I wanted DMS to see this one. I'm sure he has. He's always given our boy Dogmaster Steve, always giving Destiny his flowers. Listen to this total piece of shit. Listen to this. This is Destiny, folks. Steve Bunnell, the one and only, such a good person. This guy is like super, influencer. He's like a femur bone of, I wouldn't say he's Charlie Kirk. He's like, the heel, the foot of Charlie Kirk when it comes to influencing people on the left. But still got a big following, so check this out. Listen to this piece of shiz. Ready?
Out the crime statistics? Not exactly like.
I need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed.
Out the crime statistics? Not exactly like.
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear.
First of all, only conservatives and people on the right have fear. But we don't live in complete paralyzed fear like you fucking little scumbags want us to be. We have fear, but we also don't fear dying because God has a plan. And if you do take us out, there's going to be 10 more to fill our place while our soul is in heaven, where you, Steve Bunnell, and all your lefty demons, you're going somewhere much different. Now, we're actually hoping you actually do go to heaven because we're good people. All right, we're not perfect people, and we sin and we fuck up all the time, but we don't wish death upon people. And in a way, I do agree with you, but the opposite way. See, the left doesn't fear shit. And we need you to start fearing. That's why there has been, not on this show or anybody that really we know, but if you look online, there are a lot of right-wingers who are threatening and being pissed off. And it's sort of needed in a way because the left has no fear. None whatsoever. That's why all these people, teachers and everybody, they're like, whoa, I'm getting fired? What are you talking about? For saying I'm so glad that Charlie was taken out? Well, I can't believe it. Yeah, because they didn't fear anything. They think that's normal. It's like, no, you deal with children. You're my sister's esthetician. If you don't care about that, if you don't care about human life, get the hell out of here. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing video games. Okay, I'm done today. I don't give a fuck. God, it's gonna be so fucking gay if I get killed in the next fucking 2 months of shit I'm doing. Well, the cucked shit out here. Please don't anybody make any actual fucking the most cucked, weak ass, fucking bullshit ass speeches on my side. God, if it happens, holy shit, I'm gonna make a death note before I go out to go live and not. God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
This dude is such a phony. Like, I got my own vernacular, my own slang and shit. And yeah, I adopt stuff. I admitted, I'm still learning the Carney stuff from you guys. But you wouldn't hear me saying like, I do say jobber and all the fun words and shit. But this dude, it's like he learned like 3 young people words, and he's just saying like, dude, it just cucked. It's like super cucked. Like it's just got tired. Cuck. This guy used to be on the top of his game, and he could debate people. That's why Dark Master Steve, I give him shit, but that's why Dark Master Steve used to respect this guy. He is just a pile of human shit now. He sucks so bad. I want to show you guys that. There was something. I can't deal with that right now. Look at this. The seat was empty for a show. Unbelievable. I know you guys seen it 100 times, but I want to leave you with something fun and something upbeat a little bit. And we're going to reminisce. I know you guys seen it 100 times, but it's making me feel good. I watched it probably like 50 times. Just if I happen to be on my phone or something like that and I see this, it brings me joy. And to see Alex making Charlie laugh, it just brings me overwhelming joy. I hope it does to you guys too.
Mr. Stein. Well, Mr. Stein, that's my
Hold
street
on.
name is Charlie Kirk. The world.
Mr. Stein.
Now, I want you guys to look at the bottom of the screen and look at Charlie Kirk's face. His genuine smile is absolutely just heartwarming. Watch this.
Mr. Stein, that's my government name. My street name is Charlie Kirk, the world's greatest college debater. And I know you are a seasoned debater, but I am the best. And I must say, Charlie, you are talking about immigration. You're talking about deportations, mass deportations. But I must say that my housekeeper, Juanita, has raised me since I was a little boy. And she's as legal as hell. She's illegal. So I want to say that, Charlie, why would you want to kick out my housekeeper? Because we need to protect all big booty Latinas. If you're a 9, you are fine. You get to stay. If you're an 8, we can have an immigration debate. If you're a 6, you can kick bricks. But Charlie, let's protect my housekeeper. Why does Juanita have to go, Charlie?
You said she's legal, right?
She's illegal, yes.
Oh, illegal. Okay,
illegal. Oh, yeah, she's very illegal. No papers.
I'm sorry. They all got to go.
No, Charlie, I can't afford to pay a legal one. It's like 50 cents an hour for her.
No, it's going to break your bank.
Charlie, please, just let the lady stay. She's not.
No amnesty, no deportations, no exceptions. They're all going home.
Okay, well, I still won this debate. I love Charlie. We love it. We love you, Charlie. Keep up the good work.
You want a hat?
God, you rule. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alex. Mr. Stein.
Oh boy, that's a rough one. Oh, you want the clip? Send me this clip of Destiny. All right, I will. I definitely will. I appreciate you, Daniel Graham. Thank you, brother. They don't get what is about to happen now that Charlie's gone. I agree. Oh, it's not going to be easy. It's a touchdown, Bucks. Touchdown, Bucks. Let's go. Whoop whoop. Destiny is a fucking complete loser. Complete and total loser. I don't care how much money that fool has. He ain't shiz. What is this Destiny a-hole crying about, Scott? Exactly. What is he crying about? He just, he should be on all his glory. A good man is gone, and he should be all happy. Nice. Destiny is a pile of donkey smegma. I couldn't agree more. Everybody have a great night. Thomas Gilson, thank you guys so much. Well, listen, on that note, we got to get going. Please. DMS, I'm going to send you that clip. Everybody get your tookuses over to Dark Matt Steve's crib. I call it his crib. Being a silly Willy. Get over to Dark Matt Steve's channel. Watch the stream. I'll be in there. We can watch it. Chat while we're watching like 25 games of football now. I guess, Monday night, why not have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 10 games? Yeah, why not? I like to focus on Monday. I just want one game on Monday night. Thursday, I just want one game on Thursday night. But that's just me. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alex is back tomorrow, so we're going to go up to 6:55. I'm going to try and get you guys hyped up for Alex. and then Dark Master Steve right after that. So I'll see you guys over at see you guys over at Dark Master Steve's, and we'll be in the chat. We'll have some fun, and then back in tomorrow 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you guys in the Bubba chat. Go watch Bubba the Love Sponge as well, and because that shit is friggin' banging. All right, I love you guys. I love y'all. All right, yo. See you over at DMS. Get over there, please and thank you. All right, later. Peace.